Standby countdown. Countdown go. Hello, and welcome to Singular Plural. I'm Reagan, your stage manager. Actors, this is your 2-minute call to places. 2 minutes. Standby curtain speech.
Welcome to Singular Plural.
Written and devised by us, CUC students.
This will be a 50-minute show with no intermission.
If you need to use the restroom at any point during the show, do it whenever you want. It's your house.
And while you're up, visit our lobby for snacks. And by our lobby, we mean your kitchen. And stay after for live discussion with the cast.
We will be taking viewer questions from the chat. Hope you all enjoy the show. Hello? Hello? Can somebody hear me? Please, anyone. Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello? Hey, hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi,
Hello?
yeah, I can hear you. Are you there? Hey. Oh, no. You're gone. I don't know if you disconnected or something. I mean, if you're there or anyone's there, I'd really like to talk. It's been a while in this empty room. I mean, anyone. Okay. Oh. Hello? I see hey, are you able to come talk? Can you hear me? Yeah, come here. I mean, if you have time, I'd like to talk to you if that's all right.
Hi.
Oh,
Yes,
hey.
I can talk. Let's talk. No. Where did you? Are you still there? Can you hear me? Are you still there? Can you hear me? Am I visible? You don't need to be visible. We can talk. We can still talk. Tell me you're there. Can you reconnect? I'm talking to myself right now. Hello? Is anyone there? Anyone at all? Is someone there? Hi. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hi. How are you? How's your day? Are you good? Hi.
Hey, hi. How are you doing? Hello? Where did you go? You were there 1 second. Are you gonna come back? I've been alone for an awful long time, and I'm just gonna talk to myself. So, hello? Hi. Can you hear me? Oh, yes, you can. Hello. Can you talk just for a moment? Doesn't have to be anything in particular.
Are you still there? Oh my god. No. Please come back. I wasn't just imagining that, was I? Am I going crazy? Are you still there? Are you still there? Can you hear me? Oh, there's something. Okay. Hello. I'm over here. Please come here. Please. Here. Please. Yes, you please come here. Please talk to me. Just talk to me, please. I've been so alone. Please. Hi, how are you? Just tell me. I don't care.
I'm doing great. Well, not great, but how are you? Oh, hello? Are you still there? I don't know if your video cut out or something. I'm still here if you want to talk, or are you gone? Please don't be gone. I think she's gone. Okay. Hello? Is anybody there maybe for me to talk to? I can see something. Hello? Is anybody over there? Yeah. Hi. Are you free to talk right now? I would really love some company. How are you doing? How has your week been? I would love to hear it. Hi.
Hey, my weekend was great. I had a lot of fun. Where did you go? Are you there? Please don't be gone. Hello? Is somebody there? Hello? Yeah, I'm here. How are you? How's your night going? How was your day? How have
Hi
you
there.
been?
Hi, I'm good. How about you? How are Come back. Please.
anyone there? Is that someone? Hi! 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 Can you hear me? You can? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, it's so great to finally talk to someone again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's someone. There's. No. No, please. Please come back. I just need someone, please. Oh my gosh. Please, I've been alone for way too long. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. I just need someone. Hey, someone, please. Anyone who's out there, please just come to talk to me. I really need help right now. I just need.
Hey! Oh. Hello? Are you still there or you're not still there? Is anyone there? Hello? Hello? I just want to talk. Hey! Hey! Hi! No, come here. Come and talk. Hi!
Oh my gosh, hi. Oh, wait. No. She left. And this is the first time I had seen anyone in weeks. Come on, if anyone else is out there, is it because I think this thing is still on, so if anyone else can hear me, please. Hey, is someone else there? Please, if you can hear me, just honestly, just like a short conversation, like 3 minutes. Hey, you, please, over here. Yeah. Please, if you wouldn't mind, just a little bit of your time. Hey, how are you? Hey. Hi, it's so good to. No, please come back. It's been so long. Please, we can talk about anything. Did your connection cut out? Please, is anyone there? Hello? Can, oh, Hello? Hey, do you want to talk? Hey, we can talk. Let's just talk. Yeah, come on. Let's just have a conversation. Anything you want to talk about. How's your day going? How's your night?
Hey, what's going on? What's up? What's wrong? Hello? Oh no. Come on. I just want to talk to someone. Come on. Hello? Is anyone there? Anyone at all? Oh, hello? Your camera's on, but I can't see you. Oh, there you are. Hi. Hey, what's going on? You want to talk? What's going on, man?
Hello? No, don't go. Don't go, please. Hello? Please come back. Hello? Can you hear me? Please come back. Hello?
Are you bored? Full of anxiety and unused energy? Do you need to be productive? Introducing stress cleaning. Stress cleaning helps you feel productive, all while cleaning your entire house, room, or wherever you happen to be quarantined. Before stress cleaning, I was a disorganized, bored, and anxious individual. Stress cleaning allowed me to feel productive even if I wasn't doing that much at all. Thanks to stress cleaning, I'm still anxious and stuff, but at least my bed is made. So get stress cleaning, because if you can't be productive, you may as well be clean.
Hey, I hope you're keeping warm. It's really cold out here. It is late in the evening. It takes a long time to get to my room. The sky is so pretty at night, even without the sun. My hands ache as the cold gets to them, even from within my pockets. I set out on my long walk. I miss laying against your warm body and the blanket warming us. I was so warm with you. I miss it, and your head on my chest. I feel your cold hand in my pocket grasping my own. I may feel cold, but you're always colder. So I always do my best to try and warm you up.
It's me again. It's too loud. Sheets too scratchy. Space too small. No smell of baked goods or sound of easy laughter. I miss our board games, even when you destroy me. I miss our car rides and deep talks. I would give you 1,000 awkward hugs to keep you here. I would lose 1,000 games to see your devious grin. I would make 1,000 cookies just to taste one of yours. You tell me you're happy, and so I must abstain, even when my heart aches to be the one to make you happy.
To the one that got away. I lay in bed without you every night, wondering what led to this. Why couldn't I fix us this time? Why are my dark thoughts keeping me company instead of you? Posters on the walls with judgmental looks. Pillows as rough as the gulp going down my throat. I inhale the cold air that freezes me up on the inside. The blanket of darkness being my only sense of comfort since you weren't there to keep me warm. I miss staying out past midnight with you and having our therapy sessions in my car as we watch the sun set together. I can't even pick up my Switch anymore without thinking of you. You were afraid of the day I would break you, so you broke me first. Now the only thing I had to comfort me from dark thoughts is the thing that is giving me dark thoughts. Now here I lie in my bed without you, wondering, why couldn't I fix us? Letting my dark thoughts keeping me company.
To someone who knows me better than I know myself when I'm debating my existence, late nights before my shower when I'm wrapped in a small towel, when it's all too quiet and messy for my mental stability. I'm heavy, vulnerable, overthinking, exhausted, and crying. I think of you in the Taco Bell parking lot in the summer air, eavesdropping on the cars around us. Your humor, laugh, smile, encouragements, and ever changing hair. I wish I could hug you and really talk to you just to feel a small relief in my anxiety. If only you knew how much you really mean to me.
Remember when we were all together? My mirror is on the wall. My bed is filled with blankets. I hear sounds of the heater running and footsteps outside my door. As I lay on my bed, knowing I'm alone, I feel kind of in a daze. My eyes are wide awake, yet my head feels lost, like I'm yearning for something. Home always felt like home. Running in the backyard, baking in the kitchen. It never felt quiet, only calm. The stillness of the home when you were at work, the happiness I'd feel when you were on your way back. You would come in my room and we would watch TV together. Sometimes nothing would happen, and I would smile just because of your presence. If you were here, we would go outside and take pictures in the grass like we used to, catch up on everything I've missed. I would spend the day like we did every day, by being happy.
Are you lost, sad, unsatisfied with who you are and how you look? Then you need $2 craft scissors. These amazing scissors are sharp, durable, affordable, and blue, just like me. If you find yourself feeling unsatisfied with your appearance, then use these craft scissors to update your look in 3 easy steps. 1. Look up a tutorial of how to cut your bangs when you're feeling sad and vulnerable. 2. Ignore everything they said. And then snip, snip, snip. Just like that, you've gone from feeling unsatisfied with your appearance to feeling unsatisfied with your appearance, but for different reasons. $2 craft scissors. Cut the sad right out of your life. $2 craft scissors is not responsible for any mental breakdowns you might experience after, during, or before using this product. That's all on you.
Hi. I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you are surrounded by people who love you and accept you. And I hope that you've had enough water today. And if you haven't had enough water, this is your signal to go and get some water. And I hope that it's a beautiful day for you, whatever that means. And that you hear from your friends and your family and those you love. And I hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a good life.
I wish for you that you are surrounded by people who love and care for you. I wish for you that all of your friends keep you really close. I wish for you that you don't have to live in fear. I wish for you that you feel safe and respected wherever you go. I wish for you that you can walk down a street without being judged for being yourself. And above all else, I wish for you that you feel loved.
Here. I want you to have this. I know it's not much, but it's what I have. Look, I know that it hurts right now in a way that you cannot explain, nor would anybody understand, but it's not gonna hurt like this forever. It's not gonna be like this forever. And I know I can't make it all better, I can't take it all away or fix all your problems, but I can at least remind you that there are still flowers and muffins and otters and babies and movies and cupcakes and gardens and trees. There is still hope. Here. I want you to have this. I know it's not much, but it's what I have.
If you're like me, you've found that even though quarantine has made life more boring than a conversation with cardboard, it can still be impossible to make decisions, even if they don't matter in the slightest. Which led me to a fabulous discovery that combines my indecisiveness with my love for Dungeons and Dragons. Behold, Dice, the decision maker for all your needs. Don't know what novel to read next? Roll for it. Suddenly you're reading this brick of a book. Don't know what socks to wear? Roll for it. Now you're celebrating Christmas early. Whatever the question, you'll never have to make a decision again because dice are always there for you.
I wake up to my alarm.
My alarm goes off.
Alarm, alarm.
Alarm goes off.
Alarm with an inspirational message.
Hit snooze.
Sleep 10 minutes.
Snooze.
I snooze my alarm.
Snooze a few times.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
I turn off the alarm.
I turn off my alarms altogether.
Grab phone.
Check phone.
Check my phone.
Stare at ceiling for a few seconds, questioning my existence.
Check emails.
Think through my schedule for the day.
Anxiety.
Motivational monologue.
Seize the day. From now on.
I throw off the covers and get out of bed.
Get up.
Get out of bed and make the bed.
Make bed.
I make my bed.
I look out the window. I check the weather.
Go downstairs.
Check to see what to make for breakfast.
Make breakfast.
I make coffee and check the weather again.
Eat and watch a YouTube video.
Drink coffee.
Put on clothes.
Do my makeup.
Put in contacts.
Get dressed. Shower.
Drive to the gym.
I wash my face.
Brush my teeth. Choose clothing.
Brush my hair.
Drive home. Clean face.
Start shower.
I tidy my room.
Put on shoes.
Wash my face.
Grab clean clothes.
I put in earrings.
Brush teeth.
Moisturize face.
Put some makeup on.
I brush my hair.
Get school supplies ready.
I map out my day.
I check my schedule.
I walk myself through step by step.
Get set up for class.
Do my homework last minute before class. Class usually begins.
Go to class.
Sleep through class.
Do homework.
Do homework. Check mail in between classes.
Eat lunch.
Take nap.
Go for a walk. Protein shake.
Sit around and wait for the next class.
Wakes up right before class starts again.
Go to class.
Go to capella or rehearsal.
Then I eat dinner.
Do homework.
Do homework.
Might play video games.
Sleep. Repeat.
Hello! I want to share with you a new product. The Substantial Candle. You may ask what's so substantial about it. Well, it smells good, comes in many different colors, and can scare that pesky ghost in your attic away. Now, before I had my candle, I only had dull colors in my room, and I was tormented by the ghost in my attic. But now I can conquer the ghost in my attic. And you should get a handle on this candle, so your ghost is toast.
Good morning. Welcome back to another segment of the news. This is Paul Basil, your host. Thank you for tuning in. Right now, world news. So I've been looking at this picture of the world right here, and no matter how you look at it, I'm a long way from home. Anyway, back to you, Becky.
Hello and welcome back to Gardening with Gary. I'm not Gary. Anyway, today I'm going to tell you how to take care of a houseplant. Step number 1. Come home to find that a well-meaning family member has gifted you a plant even though you never asked for one. Thank them anyway. Step number 2. Tell yourself that you are going to water this plant every single day and then promptly forget due to the stress that you're under at school, which will then lead you to plucking off the leaves as they die. But you'll do it as a symbol of letting go of negative energy, even though that negativity is only there because of your inability to take care of the plant in the first place. Step number 3, finally accept that you're incapable of taking care of any living creature other than yourself. Give up and buy a fake plant instead. Well, that's all today for Gardening with Gary. Back to you, Ron.
Hi everybody, this is Jillian reporting live from the Triangle with the weather. Okay, let's see. It's really sunny and there is not a cloud in the sky right now. It's also a little bit windy, but hey, we live in Chicago, so that's just kind of a given at this point. It's not really jacket weather, which is nice. I'm just out here with my Halloween scarf and my mask. Don't forget your mask. And I'm doing all right. So if you care to leave the house today and get out of quarantine, this is what you're looking forward to. Back to you, Jim.
Hi everyone, it's Kimberly Wild here, live on National Geographic. Today I found a mysterious snake in the jungle. Let's tune in. Wow, quite mysterious. Oh, it's fake. Quarantine's getting to you. I need to get out more. Back to you, Jeff.
Hi there, my name is Emmeline, and I'm here to report to you some local news. For those of you who did not know, I have been quarantined in the same room by myself for an entire week with no human interaction. I've begun talking to my stuffed animals as though they are people. I'm so happy to report that I have seen 14 dogs across the street from me today, and all of them fall into the category of very good boy. In addition, there is substantial evidence for the continued existence of humanity. I see someone running across the street from me at least twice a day, although it is hard to tell what it is that they are running from. In addition, twice a day, someone deposits food outside my door, although I'm not allowed to see or speak to them, so I can only assume that this person is a human. No, Dave, I didn't steal your Sprite. We don't have any. I'm sorry, I'm trying to film something, please. This is fine. Everything's fine. Once again, this is Emmeline in desperate need of a hug. Back to you, Tedward.
It is Skellytone here with your witching hour traffic reports. And as you can see, it's pretty much a graveyard out here. Except for this one car that seems to be coming up. Somebody should be giving him a ticket because he's in the carpool lane, but he has nobody with him. There also seems to be a skeleton down there. Looks like he wants to cross the road, but I don't think he's going to because he doesn't have the guts to do it. Oh, but it looks like a dog is starting to chase him now. Must want his bones. Well, that's been your witching hour traffic report with me, Skellytone. And now, back to you, Jackie Lantern.
The night is dark. The day is dark. My room is dark. It is always dark except for when mysterious lights rise from the ground. Welcome to Breaking News. I am your host, Scarlet East. Cats appear to be taking over the city of Chicago. One is climbing up the Sears Tower as we speak. There have been some reports of cats taking down the Bean, and one has allegedly stolen the governor's hat. Be on your guard. More on this as it develops. Back to you in the studio.
Do you need someone to talk to, but your stuffed animals won't listen? Well, I have the solution for you. Making a podcast. It's super cool because no one talks back, but everyone has to listen, especially your next door neighbor.
Nobody cares.
So first thing you're going to do is take out that stimulus check, then rip it in half because you're going to be spending a lot of money on a good microphone. Next, you're going to take out your stimulus check a second time and then also rip it in half because you're also going to be spending a lot of money on audio equipment. And then after that, you're going to find a good place to record, which should be easy in quarantine because you're surrounded by your mother, brother, sister, dogs, and anybody else that's in the room to make noise. And then after that, upload and watch your friends and money, everyone roll in. Oh, you don't make any money and no one actually listens to the podcast. Make yourself a podcast today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anu. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Woo! Hey!
Do you sit in your room all day doing nothing? Are you tired of not getting to go out? Do you actually want to go somewhere? Well, too bad, because that's hazardous for your health now. But we can always pretend. Just take your favorite pair of shoes and put them on. That's it. Just put them on. Along with a well-coordinated outfit, these breakthrough shoes will trick you into thinking that you have something important to do. You'll instantly try harder, work harder, and shoe harder. Some of our competitors claim that shoes don't actually change anything, but we say take a hike. The breakthrough shoe will change your life and make you feel good.
There's no sunshine this impossible year. Only black days and sky gray and clouds full of fear.
And storms full of sorrow that won't disappear. Just typhoons and monsoons this impossible year. There's no good times this impossible year. Just a beachfront of bad blood and a coast that's unclear. All the guests at the party, they're so insincere. They just intrude and exclude this impossible year. There's no you and me this impossible year. Only heartache and heartbreak and
made of tears.
The bitter pill I swallow, the scar souvenir, that tattoo, your last bruise, this impossible year.
There's never air to breathe, there's never in-betweens. These nightmares always hang on past the dream.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
There's no sunshine, there's no you and me, there's no good times, this impossible year.
Hi, I'm Ghaida. Have you ever been sitting at home and couldn't go to your friend's birthday party because you didn't know what to get them? Well, not anymore. Introducing our hacked socks where all the magic begins. Graphics, anti-sweat, super soft on the skin, all combined into one sock. Call 800-500-656 or go to the web and get it for $10. Yes, you heard it, $10. Order it now and get free shipping. Hacked socks where all the magic begins.
I don't want much stuff, but I did want purple shoes, so I just bought them.
Little glass bottle, the quiet power you hold, yet no one else knows.
I love anime. Anime toys make me smile. I spent so much cash.
My tired wrestling shoes, battered, have journeyed far, and they helped me grow.
A mug collection from everyone and everywhere. I only want more.
This bear that I own lights up my world on my desk. A peaceful night awaits.
Hi, are you tired of the old, boring way of lacing up your shoes? Are the traditional twisties and crossies of your sneakers no longer jiving with your inner self? Well, in that case, let me recommend to you cool shoelaces. Cool shoelaces are so versatile. They can be straight, they can be twisty, and they can just disappear, and all for free. Before I tried cool shoelaces, all my sneakers and low tops felt plain and pedestrian. It was really unbearable. But ever since I started using cool shoelaces, I've been able to strut down the street with a pride I never thought possible. All my friends love cool shoelaces, and you will too.
Dear you, I have 3 things to say. Thank you, and I'm sorry, and I miss you. Thank you because you got me. You laughed at my dumb jokes and you believed me when I said I was hurting. I'm sorry because I didn't get that you got me until it was too late. It was like that night in the car when we listened to that song and repeat over and over, belting to our heart's content. I was content. I felt like I belonged. And then I left anyways. I miss you.
To whom my love reaches, I am surrounded by these memories, frozen in time. My mind, it beats faster, my eyes burning with invisible tears. The heart within my chest swells up and begins the agonizing trip up the back of my throat. Time keeps moving while everything else stands still. And yet, I remember, together. Through darkness and candlelight, sunset and sunrise, we were together. I remember that giggle that bounces through that toothy smile, cooking and baking full of love, those squishy hugs that felt like your favorite pillow. My heart is close to bursting, joy energizing my veins. We can talk about everything and yet nothing at the same time. So why do I feel so abandoned? Why do I feel so left behind?
To the love I may not know yet, I lay in bed at night, wondering what you look like. I imagine our wedding day, what we wear, what our honeymoon will be like. I lay in bed longing for you, squeezing my pillow in place of where I imagine you. I look forward to talking about our dreams and goals. I guess what your answers would be to all the questions I hold. I imagine you walking into my bedroom and us instantly knowing this is where we are meant to be. I ask, where have you been all my life? And my heart melts to your response. I imagine the fights we will have and the kisses we will steal. My love, I think of you.
Hey, you. Your sudden laughter is the thing I miss the most. Nighttime, the smell of candles, the light of the lamp, warm tea, your laugh breaking through the music in my headphones. My head feels foggy and full of information. I let my thoughts wander, and then it occurs to me how alone I actually am. I miss sitting in the room with you. I miss watching movies with you after a long week of school. I'd put the other bed back and rearrange my stuff if it meant you could stay. I think I just miss you a lot.
Hey, I need to write to you because I'm still healing. Please don't write back. There's that song on the radio I still can't listen to without thinking of you. My nails and cuticles are bitten and torn back to blood. I miss your voice and mine going back and forth for hours, the way you were amused by every word I wrote. Writing is my life, and you found your way into that part of me, and now there's a scar on the thing I love doing more than anything else in the world. I miss you, but I don't want you back. Don't write back.
Have you ever wanted to take a drink with you somewhere but had nowhere to put it? Introducing Color Cup. Before I had Color Cup, I was struggling. I would go places thirsty. I would pack bags of water, but they would spill everywhere. And I didn't feel right carrying around plastic bottles with me because I knew I would just end up polluting in the end. So when Color Cup came out, it completely changed my life. Check it out. It keeps cold drinks cold and hot drinks hot. It's environmentally friendly and reusable. You can use it whenever, wherever. It's spill free and it changes colors when you add liquid to it. Call now, you get the limited time only straw. During this pandemic, it's very hard to drink anything without removing our mask, but you don't have to remove your mask to drink from the straw. If you also call now, you'll get the entire set of color cups. There's red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Just pay $59.99 shipping and handling. Color your world with Color Cup.
A dust-coated bag, bearer of treasures and time, unused for its scars.
This cat of soft plush with essence of sweet candy. My senses are yours.
Tickets and playbills, all safely kept,
Memories I am scared to lose.
Device to tell time. Reminds me of time with you. Keeps ticking away.
This mug holds my tea, has art on all of its sides, a gift from my love.
Are you lonely or depressed? Do you need at least one thing in your life that you can have a healthy amount of control over? Well, look no further because I have the perfect product for you. Plants! Not only do they come in several different varieties to suit your specific needs, they also produce lots of free oxygen, so you can go from being blue to being green. They can be a natural air freshener in addition to your decorations or simply just a loving companion. Afraid you won't be able to take care of them properly? No worries. Plants are easily replaceable, and I assure you, they understand, so they won't hold a grudge against you. I remember when I first got Simon, and I felt like the whole world opened up for me, and then I got Sugars and Stanley, and I've never been better. So, when the world feels like it's imploding, remember, plants will always be there. Simon!
I hope you stay healthy. I don't want to see you get sick. I want you to be able to feel free. I don't want you to worry about what's happening on the other side of the country. I want you to live your life how you want. I'll give you a hug. I'll give you a handshake. I'll give you a pat on the back. Go.
Hey, how have you been? I know it's been a while, but I just wanted to ask and see how you're doing. I hope you're well. I hope you're drinking enough water every day. You're getting enough sleep, 8 hours a day. I hope you're getting it. I hope you're safe, you're taking care of yourself. I know we've had our bad times, but we also have had our good times. And I just want to make sure you're okay. Be safe. I miss you.
Fear is a real thing. I know. I felt it myself. Most terrible are those tumultuous, totally gripping pangs of terror, the fears from the outside that come closing in, extending deep roots into the blackest corners of our hearts. I wish I could have a stack of Polaroids, an extensive documentation of all the fears that hover just behind your shoulder, exposing their evil sweetly and simply. And from there, I could give you a blanket of comfort against all of that. Give you safety from the unknown and the strength to push through it all, even though the world itself may seem against you. For in your eyes, it is. That's what you see. And what else is there than what we see?
I wish you a life where you can be honestly who you are and not have to hide any parts of yourself. I wish you a family that is loving, caring, connected, and understanding. And finally, I wish you a faith full of nothing but love.
Hi, didn't see you there. Have you been spending countless sleepless nights coming to the realization that you're completely and utterly alone and always will be? Not anymore. Not with your new digital art tablet. Just like you, I was stuck in the rut of complete hopelessness, and I was tired of drawing on boring old paper. My hand smudged everything. But now that I have my new digital art tablet, I never smudge anything, and I can draw hot men even hotter than before. I can really show off the detail in my hot elf kings. See how I'm thriving? This could be you, because you're never alone with drawings of hot men.
Why was it so dark out?
Why can't I get out of bed? Where is my motivation? Why do we need to sleep so much? Was it because I was up late doing homework? Did I get enough sleep? Is it because of my depression? Is it okay to call my depression sad boy hours as a
Why am I
weird
so
coping
dependent
mechanism?
on my phone?
Will I still make it to
Why
the
do I
gym?
never bother
Will I
to
feel
memorize
satisfied
my
going to the
schedule?
gym at a different point in the day,
Why
or
did
will
my
I just be
professor give me the evil eye
disappointed?
when I was just 5
Is
minutes
this
late for
because of my
class?
depression?
Do I lose
or
points
am
for
I
that?
Why did my alarm
What
go
time is
off?
it?
Why am I awake? Where are we
Why are my
meeting?
feet so cold?
What's the traffic like right now?
Where are my fuzzy socks?
What are we gonna eat?
Will I feel better once I have on
What
my
should
fuzzy
I wear?
socks? Why am I on
Do
the
I
ground?
have time to take a shower?
What am I waiting for?
Why do I have to
Why
do
don't they
it?
just materialize in front of me?
What time should we
Would I
meet?
be happier with my fuzzy socks?
Doesn't she have enough money for an Uber?
What eyeliner do I want to use? Where are my contacts? Did I forget to put my contacts in? How could I forget to put my contacts in before doing my makeup?
What's the temperature?
Should I try?
Do you think I
keeping
need a
it?
jacket?
Will they ruin my
Why'd it
makeup?
get so cold?
Should I just go
Is it
without
raining?
contacts today?
Where did
Should
summer
I
go?
wear my glasses?
Why can't
Will my
Illinois have
glasses
an
ruin the
autumn?
look? Will I
Can
be
my
able
neighbor
to see
hear me
okay
when I
without
talk to myself?
contacts? How many
Why do they
I
have to be
left?
building that
Should
house
I
so
start
early?
rationing my contacts?
Why can't it be quiet? Why can't it be warm? Why am I still here? Will I ever get out of here?
Why is it only when I'm running late? Where did I leave it?
Who
Do you
set
know
off
where
the
my
fire
mask
alarm?
is?
Where is my jacket?
Is this
Why
clean?
is it so loud? Where are my earbuds? Do I have my phone? Should I actually leave my door unlocked? Where do we go again? How far do I move away from the building? Will anyone
Why
stand
do
next
these
to
little
me?
things
What
frustrate
music
me?
should I listen to?
Why do I lose something every morning? Why do I always feel so disrupted by these little things? I always forget it later, so why is it so important right now? Why didn't my audio work when it was time for my Zoom meeting? How come I felt so much adrenaline in that moment? Why didn't I restart my laptop to begin with? Why is it that small inconveniences are the things that set you over the edge? Why do I get so upset, yet feel so much relief after?
Why should that be my problem? What time is it? Can I go to sleep? Why am I too anxious to knock on my own door? How should I have known?
Can I go back to sleep?
Stand by curtain call. Curtain call go.
All right, thank you all for coming. I guess let's just start off our curtain call. Once again, thank you for a great show, everyone. If we can just go around and introduce ourselves, give us names, what year we are at CUC, majors, things like that. I'll start. My name is Emil Klausing. I am a junior here at CUC, and I'm a theater major. And I guess I'll pass it along to Hannah.
Hey, I'm Hannah Sahowski. This is my first year at Concordia, and I am also a theater major. All right, how about Ariana? You can go next.
Hi, I'm Ariana. I'm a junior here at CUC, and I am a secondary education major. So yay. And Jackson, how about you go ahead and go?
Hi, I'm Jackson Wells. I'm a freshman here at CUC, and I am a theater major. And Gaeta, you go next.
Hi, I'm Ghaida and I'm a senior and my major is theater. Reagan, you can go.
Hi, I'm Reagan. I'm a sophomore here at CUC and I'm a theater major. Sorry, I'll pass it over to Garrett.
Hey everybody, my name's Garrett. I am a senior here at Concordia. I am a theater major, and yeah, I'm going to pass it over to Stephanie.
Hey there, everybody. This is Stephanie Stroud,
professor of theater at Concordia University Chicago, and I'm the wrangler of this great group of collective artists. And so I'm very thankful to be here with everybody tonight. We'd like to open up to any comments or questions that the folks have in the chat rooms. In the meantime, I'll just kind of get us started, and I'll open up to the group here. But please go ahead and put your questions in the chat. We'd love to hear from folks out there in the internet world. But my question to the cast and the crew, how different was it working on a project like this compared to live theater? Was there any similar experiences, or did you learn something new? Just kind of throwing that out there. I'll go, why don't we take Hannah and then Garrett?
So it was really interesting because we simultaneously had much more control over this show and simultaneously had no control over this show in a sense, because we wrote it ourselves, but the editing got passed on to Gaeta and Garrett. And so we didn't actually, like the actors, we didn't actually really get to see what our words and visuals became until we actually got to watch it. So it was really interesting getting to write something, but then have it be put in the hands of someone else and have it become this amazing show that it now is.
Go ahead, Garrett.
From the tech side of things, main difference is I didn't touch a light once. I didn't touch a soundboard. I didn't even see a stage. So that's interesting. Anyways, I just spent a lot of time with the computer. And yeah, Gaeta and I edited just all the videos, and that was, I mean, the main difference was instead of, you know, a build time and a load in and a strike, you know, it was just, let's edit videos for a month, you know?
I mean, just as going off of that, let's ask Reagan, who's the stage manager of the show, how similar was it to call a show like this versus calling a live theater performance? And I have a couple questions too I can pop up, but I'd like to go with you, Reagan.
Obviously it was very different. With this show, there's not nearly as many calls. Obviously I only called the beginning and the end, and then that video played in between. But it was also interesting, you know, I'm called the stage manager, even though right now there's no stage in front of me, I'm on my computer. So I thought that was one thing. I was like, stage manager, where's my stage? It was kind of odd to not have like a stage in front of me to look at to know what to call next, but it's very interesting.
Well, you were also there at every rehearsal too, and taking notes and sending out. And so there was that management of the people and the crew and the creative too, which was very similar, I think, in running rehearsals for a regular show. We didn't have any blocking because everybody blocked their own stuff. I would give some feedback, you know, make sure that you're facing the front and you have good lighting. But, you know, you, for the most part, did usually what you do in rehearsals, which was, I think, a great experience. So here's a couple of questions that we have. How long did it take you to come up with the skits? This is from Don Wheeler. Who would like to take a stab at that? Jackson.
All right, so we all sort of, we would meet, 3 times a week for the past month or so. And so we would all sort of meet and do like group projects together in those rehearsals. And then we would also put together ideas for the solo projects, things like the little infomercials you saw throughout the show. And all of this is, all of it came together and then obviously got in the hands of the editors. And overall, this whole process took about, you know, a little over 2 months, right?
It was about a month and a half, right? Total. You froze a little bit there, and then of course I started without a mic, so it is live theater in a way. We have a couple questions here too. What was the editing process like? This goes to Gaeta and Garrett. I guess maybe just kind of talk like, when would you get the material? We would talk over it, but how did that go? Just maybe the process of how the editing went.
For me, I mean, so what would happen was we had an online drive, and all the videos would get put in there. Stephanie would tell the students, hey, this is the prompt for the video, and they'd send in some submissions. Stephanie would go through them. She would decide which ones we really wanted for the video, and from there on, I would just build it. Gaida also did the same thing. I think she can speak to that. Gaida, you want to say something?
I do want to point out, Gaeta is coming to us from Saudi Arabia, and it's like 4 a.m. there, 4:29 a.m. there. So something along those lines, maybe 5:30, I don't know. So I'm glad she's just here with us, but it was also incredible that the three of us would just talk about how the editing process was going to go and what we wanted, and it was pretty smooth that way, I think. I think this is so Sarah Richardson, I'm going to bring this question up. She's actually she's one of the thriving members of the writing team. She had a lot of content, but she had a really great question, which is, how do you think a production like this would play out on stage, or do you think this is more effective online? Does anybody want to tackle that? Go ahead, Hannah.
I feel like this is one where it really does work best online because all of the ideas and concepts we had for it were built around the idea that it was going to be an online show. And a lot of it also was around the theme of isolation and being by ourselves. And being on a stage, it kind of takes that away, actually. So I definitely think it works better online.
I agree with you. I think it's so true, but I also think it's just coincidental that I was watching the isolation piece and I was choreographing it on stage in my mind for spring semester. I'm like, if I could get everybody in the room, we could do this. So I had already started it, blocking it in my head, but I do think you're right. It came from singular plural, that we all are kind of fighting this alone, but we have this similar thing that we're dealing with, which is isolation and all of these similar things happening in our life. And that's where that came from. Let's go ahead. Annie Lanier, some of you folks know Annie. Annie had a question. How do you know how to divide up the infomercials? That's kind of between Garrett, me, and Gaeta, actually. But Garrett, you take a stab at it.
I just kind of threw them in there, to be honest. Gaeta made some, I made some, and I evened them out, you know?
I mean, I think what would happen, too, just kind of let you into the process. So we would all meet as a writing group. I would sometimes guide through the prompt. People would write stuff, either use the stuff that they wrote or go off of that and write something similar or in the same vein. They would record a video. It would be uploaded. I would send those things to Garrett, like he said, and then I sent him a layout of how I wanted things, and then he sort of picked and choose where it went. Then he would send me a finished product. And he was so patient with me, but I was like, you need to move this.
This is the list of how everything goes.
Yeah, there's the list I typed up for him. So that's how we divided them up, and then we just made sure that they sat in specific places, because we had a lot of heavy stuff. So if you've got the letter and the haiku, and you've got the isolation dance, you're going to want to break it up with comedy, right? And so you just don't want to completely depress. I think when I was on Facebook before I jumped in here, and there was somebody that said, I'm not crying. No, I'm not crying at all. And that was during the isolation dance. So we had to have a little bit of humor in there. This is a question to just in general, anybody. This is from Don Wheeler again. Do you miss the adrenaline rush from live performance?
I personally do miss the adrenaline rush. I do have to say, though, yesterday when we were putting it up for the first time, there was still a little bit like, okay, is it going to happen? Are we going to mess anything up?
Yeah.
And, you know, it went off. So, you know, I think there was still a lot of pre-performance jitters there.
This is a question for Matt. Would you guys ever consider doing another show like this post-COVID? Yes. As a producer, I would say yes. Would it replace live theater? Absolutely not. But it would be another type of performance, is how I see it. But what about you folks? What about actors and technicians? Would you want to do a show like this in the future?
I'd love to do a show like this again in the future. The previous question about would this work well in a live format, I think with live actors, it would definitely be interesting. I don't know what it would actually be, but it might. Some of the deeper portions might hit a little bit more home, or they might not. It really depends. You might experience it more intimately at home right now on your laptop than in the theater, or in person you might experience it, better there.
That's true, Garrett. That's very true. But I do think that COVID, if anything, has pushed us to be really creative within what we can do. And so I think that the face of theater is changing to a certain extent. Right now I'm thinking of how can I stream at least self-written stuff for students live while we're doing it live. And so that's something that I'm trying to think of as we move forward. I do have some more questions here. This is from Matt. Matt would like to know, would you guys ever consider doing another show like this? Oh, that was the other one. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this stuff. So a lot of people dislike the idea of doing virtual shows. Do you have any tips or pointers for artists trying to keep theater alive?
You got to put something out there, right?
Well, what are some tips? I mean, I'm always a talker. So Jackson, you go straight ahead, and then Hannah.
So being a freshman, going into a theater program at an all online, like with all of our classes online, was a little discouraging at first. I went, ooh, I don't know if this is exactly when I want to start my college career, because of the fact that, things are so wildly different than they have been for the past few years, especially in terms of how to do theater and keep it safe in a safe environment. But the way I see it is that it's kind of like what we were talking about with if we would ever do this again, another show like this. It brings out a different side of creativity that you have to explore, and a new, like I've never done anything like this. And I mean, chances are, I might not do anything like in the same level of this again, just because it's so wildly different and creative compared to, what we are normally able to do. But by being creative, we're able to make new shows and keep theater alive in that sense.
Awesome. Hannah, you had a comment too. These are all great.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting how, I think we've talked about this in class, where people don't always think of theater as like doing theater, like writing and acting, as the way people think about playing a sport or doing an instrument, where you need to practice every single day and keep yourself doing it. And so I think this idea of virtual shows, for a lot of people, it feels like kind of like, oh, well, that's not exactly what I'm working towards, so why should I do that? But anything you can do to keep yourself working towards performance and writing and directing or whatever it is, that helps you, and that keeps you in that mindset and getting that creativity going, just like Jackson was saying. So I think just a big thing is remembering that virtual shows, like, they're just as valid as, like in-person live performances. They're just very different, and that's still a way to keep us connected and keep us practicing theater.
Excellent answers, folks. I'm in agreement with everybody. There was a question that came up that I really think we just want to kind of talk about this. So Angie said, how was the opening hello piece created? Was it done in one take or edited together? So maybe we haven't heard from you, Ariana or Emil. Do either one of you want to speak? Ariana, do you want to talk about the hello piece and maybe some of the other pieces that were filmed the same way?
Yeah, with the hello piece, we called it transmission. It was an idea that came up about halfway through practicing, and it was like, what if we did something like this? And there was a lot of bouncing around of how to film it, how to even do it in the first place. But for our final piece, how we ended up doing it, it was all one take. We were in a Zoom, and everybody just turned their cameras off and had the video set so it would record just whoever had their video on. So yes, that was all one take in one rehearsal where we did it over and over again until we had it perfect.
We also, with isolation dance, maybe Emil, you can talk to that. How did we film that, or film? How did we record it?
Yeah, so for the isolation dance, it was actually a pretty similar concept. Obviously, you have all of us on the screen at once. So first off, we went through and recorded the audio. All of us individually on our own time. We went through and did, we sang through the song, and that was edited together. And then we all came together in rehearsal and just set aside quite a few minutes recording that, rehearsing it, getting it exactly right. And in the end, we came up with something really, really cool. That was the process.
And it's so funny because as Emil and Ariana talk about this, there was some hiccups with the editing. And so maybe you can talk to the editing for the what we called transmission, but the hello segment, the weird glitch that came up when we downloaded it and how you fix that, Garrett. And then also the isolation dance, getting everybody's voice that recorded a song in different locations edited together. So maybe start with transmission and go to isolation.
Okay, so the weird thing with transmission was, for whatever reason, when a new person would switch to their camera, they would turn their camera on. They were turning it on like off screen, so you weren't going to see them. But for some reason, there was just a split second. There was one frame where you just saw them staring.
It was the last frame before they turned theirs off.
Yeah.
And it was the weirdest thing that happened when we downloaded it. So I got it and I was, what is this? And so he had to go and put black over everybody.
Yeah, so I went in there and I just put like a black box over everything just for like a second, and then their video starts after that frame's gone. And then we were going to talk about, I'm sorry, what again?
Isolation dance.
Isolation dance?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what was specifically?
Audio.
Oh, the audio. Oh, okay, yeah. So everyone sent in individual audio files of them singing. What's the song title? I forget.
Impossible Year.
Yeah, Impossible Year. So everyone sent in that audio, and I listened to everyone's audio, and I looked for the best bits out of all of it, and then I just cut it together. Basically, I had everyone do a verse or half a verse, and then a chorus or half a chorus, and I just split it all together the way the song is actually there. I actually downloaded an MP3 of the song and put it up next to it when I was editing, make sure I had everything pretty much close. And then we sent it off to the actors and they came up with that awesome video.
And I do have to give a shout out to Jess Smith. So you're seeing half of the cast here. The other half of the cast was at Talkback yesterday. And Jess Smith was the one who sent out the original audio and kind of collected everybody's audio. So she's the curator of that audio. And so she really kind of, she was a spearhead for that. So I just have to give a shout out to her. I'm just going to take one last question and then we're going to wrap it up. Lydia wanted to know, what was the writing process like? We didn't really talk about that. We talked about prompts, but what was the writing process like? Hannah.
Sorry, Hannah. Yeah, you can go, Hannah.
No, you go first.
I know a big problem for me for the writing process at the beginning was I thought too much. And so Stephanie always reminded us, was just write on the paper. This doesn't have to be the final product. We're trying to explore here. That's the purpose of this. And so it was a lot of fun just getting rid of that thinking and just going with your first gut instinct. And it came out with a lot of really cool stuff.
Really cool stuff. Hannah, did you want to add to that at all?
Sure. Something that I really enjoyed with this was really like the level of honesty that we reached with each other. Because to be able to share something that's so personal to ourselves with so many people, that takes a lot of bravery. And so it was really interesting for me, where I'm a writer and I always write fiction. And so I'm so used to writing like these hard hitting scenes. And then suddenly I was expected to write, about myself. And that was a very, very different experience to, suddenly share something that was actually true rather than just here's the scene I made up. And then the other thing also that was really challenging was the comedic parts, because I don't do comedy, but I was challenged to do comedy in this, and I ended up having so much fun with it. And it took a lot of effort to like come up with, okay, how do I make this, into a bit? How do I make this funny? How do I make it fun for everybody to listen to? But I was really nervous with it because I was like, are people going to think this is good or is it just cringy? And people ended up actually really liking it. So that was really, really encouraging, I think, for everyone. Everyone has writing that they're unsure about, but we got it out there and we found out that, hey, people like it. So that was really, really nice.
I mean, and I just have to say, just to back you up on that, I'm so impressed. Like, I would have never known you've never done comedy in a million years, right? And so I think that just everybody had an opportunity, like you said. And what I like about this piece is that we were able to explore everything. So it's just been a privilege to work with you folks. And thank you so much to those people out there feeding us some questions. And thank you so much for being here. I mean, we have an audience, and that's the reason why we set it at a certain time so everybody can be here together. And we're appreciative of that. Any other shout outs, actors, tech folks? We're good. So thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Stand by to end broadcast. End broadcast.